check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed where behind my face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. It felt so real, but now I plead, just take the deal. I promised you a contract. I promised you a contract.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go from Ford Field. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Murray. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. On the ground is Mason. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd and 1, it's Murray. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 17 yards on that connection. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Talk about a thing of beauty, Mike. Did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make it play. And it's 2nd down.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he could make something happen with his legs. But the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
Murray now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 4th down, it's Will Reichard time for this Viking field goal. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Hey, 5. Tonight. Listen.
Right to the air, here's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
On second down, Goff. That's Goff. Trey Palmer. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the move, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
16 more yards.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
We're good.
Goff to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Throwing on second down. Goff. That one's incomplete. Good job. James Cook there separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Van Ginkel.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
Timing and anticipation, those are the critical elements anytime you're throwing a ball outside of the numbers. If the quarterback waits too long, Mike, that receiver just gets closer and closer to the sideline and just makes what should have been a much easier throw and catch an incomplete pass. He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On third down, Murray. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. A gain there of 15. First down, Minnesota.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
It'll get forward to about the 42. Big lineman Aline McNeil ends the play there.
2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. They go play action now. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter, as they've got it with 3rd and 14 coming up. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it's amounts to the 20-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe he on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm fitted, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself, know your worth.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. To bring this up to the 22. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle.
2 yards on the
2nd down and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Quickly to Laporta on the RPO. He's going to have a 1st down. Forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Oftentimes in the NFL, by blitzing, a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 37-yard line.
Goff to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So, a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
20.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Finds room inside the 40. And he's going to get all the way down to the Vikings' 27-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He connects with Palmer on that one. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
13 yards on the play.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Lions 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, they need 7.
Ready? Crack all 80.
Now, this looks like a design run, and they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Third down and 3.
180.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That was the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. That brings up fourth and short.
And he's going to have the Lions first down. They needed 3. They got 6. Enough for the conversion on fourth down. That's hauled in at the 2.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, they felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal.
We go tonight. Black 20. Hey, watch him right here. Go. Attack.
He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Lions. That his second TD catch of the season. Point after, coming up here. His kick is good. And the Lions move out to a 7-3 lead.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
Coach.
Now Murray on first down. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. From the gun, it's Murray. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up this coverage there. And they force fourth down. Here's Johnny Hecker now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And he will go all the way. extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions extend their advantage to 14-3.
Lions 14, Vikings 3.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Don't show this shit birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't do nothing like a
On 1st and 10, Murray. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Murray. You'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Oh, wide open. It is Williams for the grab. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Now to try here for the point after.
For the extra point.
He's got it. And the Lions move out to a 21-3 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll run it to Jones to begin this drive. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Tyreek Williams, first rounder out of Ohio State. They're on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Short pass caught by Oliver. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Gain of 14 yards.
They get 14 on that hookup. It'll be a Vikings first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Minnesota.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Moving to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. 2nd down, Murray. That's the Pro Bowl safety, Brian Brown. And the Lions are going to take over here up near the 40.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football here. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing here is Goff. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. Was brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4. Wing up, 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Come on. 180. 4 down.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. It is a big play there for the Lions. 33 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
3rd down.
3rd and inches.
Here we go. Check. Mike.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Lions stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A run. And here's Mason. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Minnesota.
First down, Vikings.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of
This is 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Open is the tight end, Oliver. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Vikings, 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready? 70 Lions. 19.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. On the run to the right. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter. You find yourself down big, it's the 4th quarter, there's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's at the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
3. To throw is Goff. Is caught left side by St. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a 1st down.
6-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, motion. Reset. Shut. 2 for 1.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
36-yard line.
We're good. 180. 12.
From the gun, it's Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
By the Vikings. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
They'll run this to the 6. McCarthy to the air on second down. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game. And they have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield. And you can see a little frustration mounting from some of these receivers. They cannot connect downfield.
3rd and long. Now McCarthy. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Look him up on a second down and 8. Here's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Goff hooking up with his tight end Laporta, and they give the Lions a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
The RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 29, here's 2nd and 1. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
A 7-yard gain. That's good.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many should I send? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the get next. Hey, young.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. He'll take this forward for about 5.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A handoff to Pacheco. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put it into that play really before it ever got started.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks. I think at this point in the game, Mike, you have things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Price now to return it. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They'll be backed up now to start this drive. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He connects with Jordan Addison. And that'll help him get out of danger. Up at the 15-yard line.
13 yards.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and defense made it back.
A gain of
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. So it's a win here for the Lions. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.